Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me. It is Tuesday, February the 20th at 2:12 in the afternoon Mountain Time here in the United States. We're going to do messages for each sign for the 21st of February. That'll be tomorrow. And we're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki after that. And then once we've got that done, then we're going to do free-for-all questions or messages. Hello there, Miss Lorraine. How come I'm not seeing your whole message? Hang on. Let's see what's going on here. That's better. That's better. Sunshiny, warm day here for you. Tomorrow may reach 7 degrees. Oh my goodness. The high today here where I am is 17 degrees. Last time I looked outside, it was 5 degrees. Yummy. Tomorrow it's supposed to be warmer. We're supposed to hit 30. But I guess I can't complain. You have weather that's a lot worse than mine most of the time, right? All right, let's take a peek at Aries for the 21st of February. What do we have showing up for Aries? Aries, I feel like on the 21st of February, you are going to be very proud of who you are and showing your colors. You're going to be showing yourself to the world and letting them decide if they actually like it or not. And I don't feel like you're really too concerned about if they like you or not. I feel like you're just happy to be you. Happy to meet those people who are happy with you as you, and those people who aren't happy with you as you, you're happy to let them move on down the road. So I'm not sure exactly what that's all about, but definitely you are showing yourself on the 21st. Tiffany Jones, hello, hello. Start your day over at this very moment and choose to be positive. There you go. All right, considering February, that is unbelievable for Massachusetts. That's the kind of stuff that happens around here. Taurus. Taurus on the 21st. Taurus, I'm hearing that you're stringing your beads together. Maybe some of you are into jewelry making, but for others of you, I feel like this could be something that you're planning or you're creating. You're making sure all the pieces fall together. If you're getting ready to start a new business or a new project, this could be just getting all your ducks in a row to get that to take off the way you want it to at the scheduled date. But stringing the beads together. The other thing that could be coming up with stringing the beads together is that you can not only be creating something, you could also be counting something, kind of like on an abacus, like you're keeping track of things. You know, stringing the beads together. In other words, remembering things, keeping track of. For those of you who are keeping track of things, I feel like it's more of an emotional thing, like keeping track of, well, who said I love you first? And who did this first? And who did that first? Okay, so that's for Taurus on the 21st. Let's move on here. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. On the 21st, I feel like you have something that's incredibly lucky happening to you. Not that I necessarily believe in luck. I think that we all manifest and create the experiences that we have. But I really see you getting out of your own way and letting some pieces fall into place in a very good way for you on the 21st, Geminis. You have a fire going in the wood-burning stove, and it's warmer outside than inside. Wow. For those of you who are here and don't mind sharing, please do so. The more, the merrier, I always say. Cancer, let's take a peek at you guys. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, what I'm hearing is that this is going to be a yellow Post-it note type of day. meaning that you're going to be having enough stuff going on that it's going to be good to have little reminders set up for you to make sure that you don't forget to take care of this little detail or that little detail or this other thing that's unrelated or whatever. Whether it's setting things up in your calendar, whether it's putting sticky notes up around your mirror at home, whatever it is, little reminders are going to be good for you, Cancers, on the 21st. Leos are up to bat next. Leos. Leos, you've got some interesting stuff coming in. Leos, I think you're going to have a really good day whenever it comes to work or to business, whichever you're actually involved in. I feel like there's definitely some foundation building going on. There are some things that are, I feel like there are some very solid things going on. So it may be that you're adding solidity to your business or to your work project. But I'm also feeling like not only are there some very good and practical things happening, but there are also some kind of over the top luxurious things happening. So this could be a potential vendor giving you a really nice gift. This could be mm, maybe your boss taking your team out to eat lunch at a really nice place. I'm actually hearing the words rich and creamy. So something that is really um, delicious is going on for you Leos on the 21st. And you've also got some really nice, solid, practical things happening too that I think you're appreciating as well. There is Anna Minton. Hello, hello. Glad to see you, my dear. Virgos, let's take a peek at you guys. Virgos, I feel like there's somebody who is on the 21st wanting you to decide something or nail something down and to communicate with them about whatever this is that you're nailing down, Virgos. And I feel like you don't want to be nailing anything down and you don't want to be communicating anything yet. I feel like whatever this is, you Virgos are still feeling pretty cloudy about it. Like you're not really sure that you've got a nice solid answer that you like, much less that you're ready to pass an answer along to anybody else about whatever this is. So I think that you're going to be making yourself really hard to pin down. You're going to be giving those vague answers. You're going to be saying, look, I just don't know. Maybe ask me tomorrow or next week or whatever. But something's going on where somebody is trying to get you to give them an answer and you're just like, now is not the right time. I don't have a good answer for that. Okay, so that's for Virgos. Gladys Bercy. Hello, hello. Good afternoon to you, my dear. Let's look next at Libras. Libras, Libras, Libras. Libras. Okay. Libras, I feel like you're having some interactions with somebody on the 21st. That is, this person is someone who is very helpful to you. You're glad to have them in their lives because they do bring so much help to you. But at the same time, they can be a real pill to deal with. So maybe this is somebody who has some information and some knowledge that you don't have, and they're able to help you in certain ways. But on the other hand, they're very moody and temperamental, and you have to treat them just right and say just the right things. So, Libras, I know that you're glad to have this person in your life, but I think that they may be going through one of their regular temperamental phases on the 21st, and you're kind of trying to suck it up because you don't want to kick them out of your life. You just wish that maybe your interactions with them could be filled with a little bit more calm and peace and a little bit less Snorting and spitting is actually what I'm hearing. So I hope that's not a literal thing that this person snorts and spits, but more of a figurative thing. So that's Libra. Tambe Bambe. Hello, hello. I miss you guys too. I'm glad to be back. I've had a really busy couple of days. So now I am back getting in my groove again. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio on the 21st. I'm not sure if I like our message or not. So far, what I'm hearing is lightning strikes. And it's in a good way, is what I'm hearing. So, okay, I like this message. So, lightning strikes, something is going to be changing in a very big way. This does have to do with information or something coming to light for us Scorpios, that there's maybe even an epiphany moment, but definitely something is coming up or coming to a head, and we're able to really see the big full picture and therefore make some better informed decisions around that big full picture. Whatever information that we are understanding or getting or is coming up is coming in very suddenly and very dramatically, Scorpios. Cray 87, hello, hello. Thank you, and glad you're back. I'm glad to be back. Sometimes we get busy, and then I have to prioritize those people who are paying clients over being here on YouTube. But it's always nice to get back in the groove back here and see all of you again. Gemma Croft Baker, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room, sweetie. Let me take a peek at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I have the sense that on the 21st, you're feeling like you're chasing a dead end, or like you're on a wild duck chase or a wild goose chase, that you're trying to get something accomplished, Sagittarius, and it feels like you have to have interaction and cooperation from other people to accomplish this. And it's almost like every time that you call somebody or talk to somebody or get a hold of somebody to communicate with them on this, they're like, oh, I'm not the right person to talk to about this. You need to talk to so-and-so. And then you go talk to so-and-so and they're like, oh, no, I don't handle this. You need to talk to Jim so-and-so down the hall. And so then you go talk to Jim so-and-so, and Jim so-and-so says, oh, that's not me. You need to talk to Janice so-and-so. So Sagittarius, I feel like you are trying to get something accomplished, excuse me, but you're just not having a lot of luck with it because you don't have people that are actually really helpful and willing to step up to the plate and make a impact, Sagittarius. So that's what I've got for you guys. Those of you who haven't already, please share. We've got 3 more signs and then we're on to Reiki. Sand, hello, hello, striving. Glad to see you here, my dear. I just had some busy days. No need to get worried this time. I had that event on Friday, and then Saturday I had somebody help me get a washing machine from an estate sale to replace the one that went out and help me move the old one out and move the new one in and try to level it. So that ended up taking a big chunk of the day. And then Sunday I actually was busy with appointments pretty much all day. And then yesterday was really more of kind of a relaxed day, to be honest with you. I was busy, but it was more personal. But I'm okay. I'm doing fine, and I'm glad to be back. I know I'm very blessed. You guys care about me. Not everybody on here can say that, right? Capricorn, Capricorn. What do I have coming up for you guys on the 21st? Oh, happy 52nd birthday. We're going to have to do something special for you. Thank you, S. Sand. Okay, Capricorn. By the way, also striving, if you order a reading during the week of your birthday, you get a 40% discount. That's on live readings. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like on the 21st, you're going to be doing something that is going to have to do with self-beautification. So whether that's buying a wonderful new dress or outfit that you think you look fabulous in, or whether that's trying a new makeup style or whatever it is, trying new fingernail polish, I don't even know. But some kind of self-beautification is what's coming in for you on the 21st, Capricorn. Right, striving. And that applies to anybody. When you call me within your birthday week, you get a 40% discount. Just let me know. That's how that works. Aquarius, let's look at you guys. Aquarius, on the 21st, I feel like there's going to be something that you want to really intensely pray about. Now, it doesn't have to be about somebody around you getting sick or anything like that. You just have some intentions that you're wanting, and you're really, really, really wanting those intentions, whatever they may be. So it could be that you decide to put in some kind of prayer, or if you know Reiki, maybe you decide to do Reiki around these intentions. Or what else could this be? This could be doing law of attraction and manifestation work as well, because in a way that's, to me, I think that's very similar to praying. So anyway, that's Aquarius. Let's look at Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, I think you're going to be meeting somebody new on the 21st. And I think this person, when you meet them, is somebody who is so pure. I want to say they're so snow white that you're having a hard time really believing that they're actually as good as they seem to be. You're kind of like, wait a second, nobody is that good. I just have not met anybody like that before, and I just don't believe you are either. This person comes up to me as actually being that Snow White, but I don't think that you're the only person that has a hard time believing that. Okay, so that's for Pisces. You've been saying those prayers too, striving. Lenice Jones, hello, hello. Glad to see you, my dear. See, already with the yeah, right. Okay, so let's do some Reiki. You're quite welcome, striving. Reiki, Reiki, Reiki. Okay, so I'm setting the intention for Reiki for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. If there's something specific you would like the Reiki to work on, feel free to adjust that intention. Those of you who are watching this broadcast after the fact, please know that all you have to do is set the intention to receive the Reiki, and you'll be able to get just as much benefit as the people who are here, because Reiki is not limited by time or space. So let's just get started. Hello there, Carla Alley. All right, so it's 14:31, so we will stop Reiki at 36 after the hour. This, by the way, is the perfect time if you have Reiki questions, any questions about changes you're feeling in the body or changes you're feeling emotionally As I send out the Reiki for you, this is the best time to talk about that. If you have questions about Reiki in general, best time to talk about that. Got a lot of energy going out here for people who are so quiet. Three more minutes. Two more minutes. You guys are awful quiet, making me nervous. That was pretty much it. I was really busy one day. And then the other day I had to do washing machine stuff. And then after that was really a relax and recharge day. I had that big Mardi Gras party Friday. I was here Friday, and then the next day I had to tie up loose ends, send people links to their readings and all of that stuff. One more minute of Reiki. It was so much fun striving. It was just fantastic. Those people there were amazing, wonderful people to read for. It was a charity fundraising event. These people paid an exorbitant amount for their tables, and they came dressed to the nines. I probably have never been at an event that was as well-to-do as this one. I've only seen them on the movies. And I get to sit there just, being little me, dressed as a psychic with all my stones and rocks and all my jewelry. And I took my crystal ball and just got to observe the whole thing and to read for these people. And they were just so nice. They treated me well. It was amazing. It was so much fun. So much fun. And I think I get to go back next year. At least that's the word right now. This was their second annual one of these, and I guess next year there'll be another one. At one point, there was just a line of people waiting to talk to me, which was so nice. I love being busy at things like that. So that's our 5 minutes of Reiki. Let me shut that down. I feel like some of you may be feeling a little bit lightheaded from that Reiki. There was a lot going out. So if you received more energy, you may be feeling a little lightheaded. To keep that from being a problem, if you're noticing that for yourself, just do a grounding exercise. Imagine roots growing out from where your base chakra would be, or where your seat plants into your chair, all the way down into the middle of the earth and wrapping around a nice big boulder there. That'll help you be grounded so you won't be busy or dizzy when you stand up. You guys are talking. I'm not ready yet. COD for Lenice. That was fantastic. I love stuff like that. All right. Lenice, we're going to start with the Lenormand for you. They're calling out to me. Lenormand cards are not exactly the same as tarot, and actually I usually don't use them in my pro readings, except for once in a while I might use them to clarify something. So we're going to have two cards to come up with a nice message for you. Lenice Jones. So your house card is the Letter. And your cover card is the Bear. So Lenice, with these two cards, this is telling me that you're going to be receiving a letter either from a company or a government office, or from someone who has protective feelings for you. So this could be like a dad or an uncle, maybe even a significant other. But this could also be, I really have strong feelings around this, that it may have to do with job or some type of opportunity that you're going to be receiving, some type of letter, some type of financial opportunity is what I feel the strongest there. Gemma's up next. I hope that makes sense for you, Lenice. That should have happened for you either within the past 24 hours or it will happen for you within the next 24 hours. Gemma Croft Baker, COD. By the way, guys, just a reminder, don't put anything too terribly personal up in the public chat. Alrighty, Gemma Croft Baker, you've got the High Priest. This just tells me that you're doing things in a very traditional way today. And I think that you're happy doing things in a very traditional way. Cray 87 would like a COD. I hope that makes sense for you, Gemma. Cray 87, Cray 87, Cray 87. All right, my dear. Oh, you got the Moon over Water. Yep, that's it. Craig 87, I think you can expect, if you didn't have last night, you can expect tonight to have some sizzling hot fun, if you know what I mean, Craig 87. That is the most sensual card that I actually have in that particular deck. And it is very sensual, especially if you know all the symbolism on it. Striving. COD, please and thank you. Of course, and you're welcome. Oh, wait, this is your birthday. We're not just going to do a COD for you. Not for your birthday. Let's take a look at a life cycle. Let's take a look at a life cycle for her because it's her birthday. La da da da, la, la da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Using my new deck to look at your life cycle, my dear. Okay, so this is going to be just a general thing for the coming year because generally as we have a birthday, we sort of shift from one phase or focus to another one. So this is going to be kind of spread out over a longer amount of time than I normally do. Well, let's see what you've got here, striving. Okay, first thing that we have showing up is that you are sharing your environment with somebody in your life. Shows me that the nest may be emptying out this year, actually. What we've got is this card with the nest being upside down. So the eggs may be coming out. All right. The other thing that I'm seeing, though, is that you're sharing this environment with somebody who can be kind of moody and manipulative, possibly. All right. So you may be doing the empty nest thing. And when you're doing the empty nest thing, the person that's left behind could be moody and manipulative. Second thing we have coming up here is subconscious leanings over the next year. Main theme. One of the main themes has to do with decisions. You want to get better at making decisions. And I think you want to get better at not only making decisions, but at making them more quickly without taking so much time and sticking with them and enforcing them as you move forward. Next thing we have coming up talks to me about your learning style and your communication style. So learning style. Right now, I think, well, at least over the year, your learning style is going to be that you're going to be finding out information from all sorts of different places. You're not going to be limiting where you're learning things from. You know, you can be curious about one thing and be learning about that, and curious about something over here in this part of life and be learning about that. But you've got a lot of learning coming in, and you've got it coming in from a lot of different sources over this year. And communication style. I really feel like you're going to be spending a lot of this year holding back on your communication, observing a lot, yes. Announcing your observations, maybe not so much. Okay. So that's what I've got for that, Ms. Lisa. Next, let's look at work. So when I look at work, I'm weird, as most of you know who have had readings with me before. I see work as two things. I see work as what we do to make a living or to feel productive in the community, and also as what we do to improve our own character and our own selves. Kay Pratis, hello, my dear. I'm fantastic. We're just doing a little birthday impromptu reading for striving right now. So what I have coming up for you for work. I feel like there's some kind of idea about work that you're leaving behind, striving. You're feeling like this whole thought process, this whole idea about work is just really dragging me down instead of helping me move forward. Okay. So that's talking about outer work, inner work for striving. I feel like inner work is more focusing on those things that are helpful to you, you know, learning how to focus on those things that are more positive in spite of circumstances around you is what I'm hearing. So you are learning to see the silver lining, basically, is what your inner work is, and to do that more consistently. Now, over the next year, things that you will stand for. Oh, this is a powerful card. Things that you will stand for. You are gonna be exploring your own self, your own ideas, the things that make you happy. And you're gonna be standing up for exploring your own self. So other people may have a problem with it. They may like you serving them rather than exploring yourself. All right. And so you're having to defend that from them. How other people perceive you over the next year. This is always the tricky one because how other people perceive us is not always lining up with what's really going on, and sometimes not lining up with how we perceive ourselves. But how other people perceive you is as somebody who is um, sort of letting your security go. They see you as letting the things that make you feel secure go, turning loose of them. Okay. Now, all of that stuff is going to be earlier in the year. Then, once we get into fall and winter, final culmination of the year, what we have coming up for a basic theme lesson or experience would be, let me think about this a little bit more. I think the lesson or experience that's going to be dominant, most dominant over the year is going to be hearing news that you really wish you did not have to hear. Not like terrible, terrible news, but just not what you wanted. And learning how to take lemons and make lemonade. Basically, that's the lesson or experience of the year. And then as you are learning and incorporating that into your life, this actually frees you. This is the Celtic Owl. In another deck, this would be the Hanged Man, and it came in actually in reverse. So this whole process, this whole lesson or experience actually frees you up. And then the other thing that's coming up, excuse me, is you're going to be doing some research, more research, research on things going on around you, research on what's going on in life, and research on where you want to go. Remember, you were doing some self-exploration here? You're going to be researching what it is that makes you happy. This is an extension of that. This is going to continue throughout the year, even towards the end of the year, that you're doing more self-exploration with that research card coming in. And then ultimate fulfillment of the life cycle. What's what mean, honey? By the time your comment gets in here and I actually see it, I'm probably already talking about something else. So ask me specifically and tell me what it is you're asking about. And I'll be happy to go back to it. Okay, so ultimate fulfillment. So towards the end of the year, you've got the King of Mirrors coming up in reverse. And the King of Mirrors coming up in reverse is telling me this is actually somebody that you're dealing with, that they are, now that you've actually figured out what makes you tick and what makes you happy and what makes you not happy, they're not very happy with you. And the sense that I'm getting is that they're used to kind of controlling you. They're used to telling you, oh, this will make you happy. Why don't you go do this? Oh, that'll be good for you. Why don't you go do this? And you're starting to get a better sense of what makes you happy and what's good for you. And so you're not as easily controlled. And this guy is having a little backlash to that. That's going to be more towards the end of the year. So I hope that makes sense for you, my dear. It may not for a while, but anyway, there it is. And you know, if you always want to listen to it, you can always come back to it because you know you got this on your birthday. So you can just find the recording for this date. What do you, oh my God, know about, Chris? So that was striving. And that's actually the end of my time today. But I do want to thank all of you for being here. I do appreciate all of you hanging out with me, keeping me on my toes, keeping me fresh. If I didn't catch you today, then maybe I can catch your questions tomorrow or sometime soon. Looking forward to seeing you all back here again. Everyone have a fantastic, peaceful, glorious, luxurious day. And I'll see you all back the next time. Peace out.